Hi, Scott from Digital Fish with content that catches. Early starts are exciting if you aren't going to work. This was going to be a morning session on a Hibiscus Coast ledge. Watching nature wake up with a fishing rod in your hand is one of life's simple pleasures, and today was looking great. I was bait fishing pillies on my shore jigging rod, running 30-pound braid and a 40-pound black magic leader. This fish felt good, until it spat the hook. I don't know how many fish I've lost before, and it still hurts every time. Another fish was quickly hooked, but it didn't have the same weight to it. I rigged up my 30-pound mono overhead rod with a piper bait. I only use double hooks if I'm actively fishing the bait. If I leave it to sink and settle in the weed, I generally use single hooks because they are less likely to snag and break off. I like overhead reels for stray lining. You can be in free spool and use your fingers to slowly retrieve the line and still let the line run if a fish picks it up, so you have really good line control. I had a go at catching some fresh bait. Fresh piper and mackerel are dynamite baits when fresh, but they can be difficult to catch sometimes. Another good fish, this time a kahawai. I was starting to get agitated as this kahawai scoffed the piper down and it still didn't hook up. Some days the fish just win. Here a fish has picked up the whole piper bait and is mouthing it and pulling a bit of line. When a fish runs a short distance, it's usually a smaller fish. They run because they grow up knowing that another fish may steal the food out of their mouths if they sit there after they bite something to eat. So they sprint away from the feeding area quickly. A larger fish swims faster and swims further most of the time. This wasn't a large fish, but it was still trying to scoff a whole piper. Whole pillies can be a good bait to use and last a bit longer than a cut bait when the small fish are around. I exposed a bit more juice here by pulling away the stomach. I have a theory that the stomach juice is more potent than blood and can be detected from further away. But it's just a theory. And it seemed to work this time. I played him a bit more cautiously after losing two good fish this morning. He was certainly fat enough, and just in case I measured him against my boot, which is 32 centimeters long. So I had a feed for my family. A beautiful morning, some fresh air therapy and some fresh snapper. Good times. If you want to know how to fish the Hibiscus Coast, check out my videos in the link in the description below. This is Scott from Digital Fish with content that catches.